What is up, everyone? Spacey here, and this is a reserve key guide for the underground tunnels right under the hermetic door. The 4 RB keys, PSP1, PSP2, PS81, and PS82. There's just a little frame of reference for where you're going to go. So you got the train yard, the train station, little guard shack over there. Head into the hermetic door, come down here, and it's these 4 like loot jails that I like to call them down here. The first one on your right is the PSP1. I'm gonna have a list of all the current prices of the keys as of the time of this filming, which is February 17th, so you can kind of see what to expect when buying these keys. Each one of these is gonna have these wooden crates that are either medical supplies, technical supplies, or ration crates, and they can spawn some really, really good loot. The best ones are the technical crates. You can find the tank military batteries, which are 250k a pop. You can find MGTs, pretty much any sort of technical loot that spawns on military base, like military cables. Lots of good stuff that sells really well on the flea market. I'm also going to include timestamps for each key in the description below. So if you don't want to see what kind of loot you can get from them, you can just skip to the specific key to see where it gets unlocked at and see what's behind the door. As you can see, and this is an offline raid, I've noticed in the online raids the loot is a lot better, but I just wanted to go through and kind of show you what kind of loot you can get just by taking 5 minutes to come down here with these keys and loot the crates that you see. Next one up is the RB-PSP2. This one, once again, are these big brown wooden crates that spawn lots of goodies. There's also loose loot spawns that you can look out for. They're not super common, but you can end up getting some good stuff just by checking the tops of the boxes and the area around you. Moving on to the last crate in PSP2. This is the technical supply crate that I was talking about earlier. These are the really good ones. Fuel conditioners, there you go. I got a filter absorber. Those go for anywhere from 150 to 200,000 on the flea market. And you can also use those in your hideout to get that good skill boost once you unlock that. Next one is PS82. This one you have this medical supply crate here. Depending on the run, you can get, I've gotten like 5 Saluas just from one of these boxes before. So they can be very lucrative and really handy for just stocking up on meds for your raids. The ration supply crates can also be really useful because some of the food items that you need for the Mr. Hodelnick trade from Jaeger sell for quite a bit on the flea market. I know squash sometimes goes upwards of 40k on the flea market. After looting this one, the last one we're gonna go to is right across, and it is PS81. This is one of the cheaper ones on the flea market, and I find that you can get some really great loot from this one as well. And as you can see, it does not take a long time to loot all 4 of these areas, and generally I do not run into very many players while coming down here. The only thing you really have to worry about is if Scav Boss, Glucar, and his goons are down here, or if someone has hit the alarm and raiders can spawn down here sometimes as well. But that is pretty much it. As you can see, you can get some really great loot. You don't have to spend a whole lot of on the keys, and that's about it. All right, thanks guys.